Actually, what was that like to hear your first day of set, to hear Steven Spielberg say there were action and you had to like kind of get things going? Was that I don't know, it must be really exciting to kind of be on set, to kind of be prepared for.
Absolutely. My first day was, first couple weeks were stunts. Just really focused and nervous. The first day is always the hardest on every set because you're feeling it out. You're still learning as you're going, but everything you're learning is permanent. So you're learning as you go, but that stuff's all being documented, and those were major parts of the movie. My first scene was me and Harrison on a bike in Connecticut. You go down on that bike on your first day, you're replaced, but say Harrison gets injured, and then they have to prolong the film for another year or so, and the man's been prepping for all this time. It's just, there's a lot of loss if you go down. So there's a lot of pressure on those handlebars, and your mind is racing miles. Your head is ahead of yourself. And so you just try to have as little thoughts as possible and get out of your head. On a motorcycle, you don't do a lot of thinking. You're just trying to like survive.
There's a really nice moment in when we first see you, when you kind of go through the clouds and you look. It's this iconic, almost like a cinema moment. And I'm just wondering, did you kind of do any research about that kind of rebel greaser? I don't know. What did you do to kind of prepare for the look and the kind of walk and the way they talked and stuff?
Just watched a lot of movies, stole a bunch of stuff. George is a bit of a gearhead. He always has his comb on him. I think that Mutt is more George than Steven. I think it's the guy that George always wanted to be. I think Steven always wanted to be Indy. I think that they both, I mean, the filmmakers put themselves in a lot of the characters and live a lot of their fantasies through these characters. Last night at the premiere, George was more excited to meet this race car driver than meet anybody else who was there. He's a gearhead through and through. He wishes that was his lifestyle. If he wasn't a director, he'd be racing cars in Monaco.
Is it exciting for you to see these, George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, who still are fans of things? Is that exciting for you to watch as somebody who...
Yeah, they're normal people. And that was hard, when Steven Spielberg becomes Steven, and George Lucas becomes George, and Harrison becomes Harrison, and Cate Blanchett, and John Hurt, and Ray Winstone, and Broadband. It's like it's the all-star team. And when they become familiar, it's very strange, You're working with mermaids and unicorns, and you're living in this dream world constantly. It's the dust never settles. You're just constantly in this wild world, which is amazing. It's why people become actors.
Kind of having to, you shot this film and then having to kind of keep quiet for such a long time. Are you excited now for this audience to be able to finally see all this work that you've put into it and to see Indiana Jones again?
Yeah, I think I'm as excited as the fans are. I've only just seen the film, less than a week ago. So, and I know how I feel about the movie. And as a fan, you never stop smiling. Marion Harrison, that whole, when Marion and Indy first see each other and the look on Harrison's face, it's like, that's the whole movie for me. As a fan, that's just the look on Harrison's face. I can't put it into words what that look is.
Would you ever dare try on the hat? Was there ever a moment where you grabbed the whip or?
No.
Just checking.
No. You wouldn't go to Picasso and start spray painting. That's his deal, and nobody, it's in the Smithsonian. You don't mess with that.
Got it. Thank you very much. It's really nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.